Hi guys, want to give you guys an overview and my thoughts on the Ninja 300. It's a new model, just came out this year, replaced the old 250R. It's 296 cc's. It's pretty damn quick. I've never personally ridden a 250R, but I was looking at buying one, and I was willing to accept the high RPMs on the highway because I did buy this as mostly a commuter bike, but I just decided, the 300 looks so good, and watching videos of it on the highway just sold me instantly. As soon as I saw it, I knew that was the bike I was going with. And I got so much crap from all my friends that ride, and you would think it would be the other way around. You'd think friends that ride would be like, yeah, you should start off with a 250 or even that 300. No, they're all like, hey, buy a 600, you'll be fine. Take 6 months to learn it, then you'll be glad you bought it. Well, let me just tell you this. I am so glad I bought this 300. I love how it feels. I love how nimble it is. I can toss it around and I feel perfectly fine, and I've only been riding for a week. I've taken it to twisties already, following a friend's car, and while I did not keep up with him because I was scared, I'm still leaning the bike over pretty good in the turns, getting a feel for everything, and not having to worry about, if I accidentally twitch my wrist, is the bike going to shoot out from underneath me? No. I've been riding it on the highway. I've taken it to work 2 times already. It's done great. Even in Houston traffic, I've had it up to 80 on the freeway, and it still has so much more to go. I think the top speed is around 110, but you don't really need to go that fast just driving to work. It looks great. It's light, nimble. I've heard people complain about the brakes. They're not really an issue for me. I practice braking, like even hard braking from like 60 miles an hour, and I didn't buy the ABS model, but I've driven many cars without ABS around a track, and I kind of know how to brake. So a pull or two and I figured out how to effectively use both brakes to stop pretty quickly, even from a high speed. They seem really good to me. The only bike I've ridden besides this is a Gixxer 1000, and I just know that anytime I barely squeeze the brake at all, the bike would come to a screeching halt, and it's not something a new rider wants. You do have to give these bikes some firm pressure, but it gives you more feedback, more response, more room for error, and just overall better for someone that's new to riding. I do have some plans for some mods. Right now, all I've done is this fender illuminator. This is the Targa fender illuminator with the mini LEDs. I don't like the look of the big turn signal, or let me see if I have it. It's this guy right here. That looks so ugly to me. So I definitely replaced that pretty quickly. I still want to buy an exhaust, but the reason why I haven't put a slip on yet is because I'm definitely going to go with a full exhaust and a tune, but I kind of want to learn the bike how it came before I start adding 5 wheel horsepower or whatever it is, 4 to 6 wheel horsepower with a full exhaust and a tune. The other thing I did was I plasti dipped this windshield, but I plasti dipped the inside, so if I ever want to, I can take it off, no problem, and it's still glossy. It looks glossy because I painted the inside instead of the outside. Don't paint the outside, whatever you do. Oh yeah, front reflector delete. I did that the day I brought the bike home. You twist them off. You can use the factory tools that are in the trunk. Twist them off, undo the little bolts. I have them right here actually. unscrew these little bolts, and then I didn't have my fender delete at that time, so all I did was take the 2 bolts that were out of here, use these as their replacements, and then I put those 2 bolts right here, and it worked perfectly. I also want to get, I'm not a big fan of these headlights. Let me see if I can get them. Well, they won't turn on unless I start it. Only one headlight is on during the day. I think it looks pretty dumb, so I'm gonna buy an HID retrofit projector kit. I wouldn't just put HID bulbs in there, but I mean, I prefer to do my lighting the correct way. I know some people will just stick in a bulb and call it a day, but I think it looks pretty tacky. But yeah, I'm getting about, I'd say somewhere between 55 and 65 mpg, and I've been getting on the bike pretty good. I'm doing a hard break in. I did my first oil change at 50, got out so many metal flakes, and I'm approaching 300 miles now. I'm considering doing another oil change at 300, but I'm unsure. And just a quick tip for anyone that has this bike and is about to do an oil change, doesn't want to pay a dealer $100 to do it. Use 2 socket extensions and a oil filter cap right here. Put it on, just use your ratchet, break it free, then you can untwist it by hand. Your drain plug is right here, and then fill it back up right there. It was super simple. It took me about 10 minutes and I did it right over there. But all right, that's all for this time. I need to buy a mic setup so I can start using this little mount for the GoPro. But all right, see you guys next time.